Hi, this is Kyle Markham with International Futures Group, a division of EFG Group in Chicago. I want to give you some commentary for today's grain trade, today being Tuesday, June the 23rd. So let's start off with corn. Very good day yesterday technically, and then after the close you saw condition ratings down 2%, and you're seeing some significant losses in the ratings in the eastern corn belt. So everyone's obviously watching Indiana, Illinois. You've also got the massive unknowns with what's going on in Missouri. Moral of the story, we had a technical event followed by the fundamental, and we have powered this thing higher. Corn today was able to finish up about 7 cents. It was trailing wheat. I think you did see some wheat corn spreading, but no matter what, the chart has really improved. And now we have to see how much more work we can do between now and the report on Tuesday. So for corn moving forward, you want to see, what are exports going to look like this week. I thought today's effort in corn was also very good based on what the U.S. dollar was doing. When you saw the big rally in the dollar during the biscuit break this morning, you would have thought corn would ease lower a little bit. We filled that gap from last night on the open at 8:30. And the market rallied from there. So let's move on to the wheat market. Last time I said, hey, there's just not really anything going with wheat. We're uncompetitive. We've got all these issues, etc. We're making our way into harvest, and lo and behold, here comes the wheat market. Also very good technically. I think the daily stochastics are just starting to turn higher. And when you look at wheat, we have now gone from we were at 485 here a couple of days ago, and now we're back at 520. So very impressive move. I think it was short covering. I think you also saw buying wheat, selling corn. I think you saw people blowing out of the long beans, short wheat. Those things all together, and away we go. Again, very strong in the face of the dollar. So we're going to get more news regarding harvest and how things are going. Only thing I would say, guys, is we do have option expiration coming at us on Friday. That is going to make things pretty violent, and you already have, we're in the wheelhouse of a 35-cent rally in wheat over the course of the last 2 days, so just keep that in mind moving forward. Soybeans, we've rallied to beat the bandit. We've kind of achieved all of the technical levels a lot of people were looking at, and then some. When you look at the front month beans, we had all this discussion about what's going on with the Argentine strike. It appears that never actually started, but it has been rectified. You've had a dramatic squeeze. You've got first notice coming. You've got expiration coming for the options. You got a lot of open interest in the $10 and $10.20 call options. Initially you'd think that was kind of impossible over these last couple of weeks, and here we are last night at 996. So keep that in mind. Obviously a lot of trade going on those 980 puts today, and then on down 970s and 960s coming into Friday's expiration. One thing I would say about the close, very poor close for the bull spreads. July Nove gave it up into the bell, and it was weak last night, rallied back, gave it up during the session. Not really surprising given that the concern is in the new crop and what's going to happen with Missouri and all of their acres. So the bull spreads were weak. Meal was able to sell off during the session, really couldn't stay down though, and we gravitated higher into the close. So I think for the remainder of this week it's going to be all about options expiration. I think that the bull spreads, that was a very poor close. We'll see how they do this evening, and nothing to say about soybean oil. You're seeing little attempts to rally away from this 32.5 level, but is rather trivial, and it's consistently getting the short end of the stick with meal versus oil. So option expiration Friday, big report on Tuesday, a lot of stuff to be done. Give us a call if you've got any questions. Again, this is Kyle with International Futures Group in Chicago.